is going home after this map, potentially if Grayhound can take it out. But DarkSided will be starting on the CT side as it is Grayhound's map pick. And we're away in potentially the deciding map, the elimination map in the case of DarkSided, in our first losers match of the AOC CyberGamer Premier League Winter Finals of 2017.
It's been a glorious event so far, so that trend continues. We did see actually we've got the Grayhound boost coming up from the DarkSided boys over towards the ABC.
Well, it's worth pointing out it's not just a Grayhound boost.
I know, but it's like it's sort of almost like their trademark start.
That's true. It's a very common boost, but it's one that Grayhound are quite fond of. Either way, though, speaking of Grayhound, they're all moving slowly together, just doing a walking contact play. They want to catch out everyone together. If someone picks them one at a time, they want to have all five picking them, but pretty much as soon as they get themselves up here, most likely they're going to start moving quickly.
Very smart play, actually, by Sync to fall back so early. So a good start. Tex opening up on Burn. We are seeing the T's push out. Molly going to be trading out Sync. Tex
still going.
Fighting three now for the round here. Molly, Kraken. Taking out.
No way, Texter. He's on 4. He could actually get the ace here. Gratisfaction is right there. Texter looking for it, and he'll do it. There's a full ace for Texter in the pistol round, and that's a heck of a way to start off on your opponent's map pick.
That is a very good start, and Texter will be feeling confident. The young gun of the team.
Straight in the M4 as well.
Straight on it, yeah. He's
you deserve it. 100%. If you're going to pull off an ace in a pistol round, you buy yourself an M4. You've earned that.
It'll be interesting. Where is he taking it? It looks like it's going to be towards the ace side. May just trying these long-range engagements.
Yep, he's just hanging out. Looking like he's doing a bit of jump spotting over the boxes in case they do that exact same play. He's just trying to spot out that contact push bathroom again.
Yeah.
Not doing it though, the T's. Instead, just waiting around, seeing if anyone's going to push them and then work their way. Looking like they're going to work their way in through monster, maybe split it through water and go towards B. Texter will be on that rotate though with that big M4. And that could be a very big damage dealer in this round.
I do actually really like the fact that the DarkSided boys are sitting back, allowing really that close range stopping power of the Tech 9s to take full effect. Let the T's actually fall into their own weapons. Good start.
Ooh,
so close to the spam.
Close. I'm not sure how much the UMP would do through there, but it'd be enough. Either way, though, the T's still taking this one slow. They're taking a relatively large amount of damage for the zero engagements they've taken. Really, they're just
pretty well
getting tagged down by everything. I mean, Burn is the only one on full HP, and they haven't seen a single CT yet. But here they go, straight out into the bomb site, exploding in. No, he can't quite find the spam. That is unfortunate, and there's Texter with the rifle rotating in as well. Everyone is super, super low. Sync might fall down, but surely no one else will. There's Texter with 1 kill. Flix has an excellent position at short as soon as they try and plant this bomb. And it's just Grat. He will fall to Badge in the meantime. But there's really no chance for Badge in that one. Off Texter. Grat is the name I wanted. I had to stop and stop saying DarkSided names because I would have just kept doing it. But second round now for DarkSided. An excellent start to their CT side. And as we've discussed to death today, Grayhound's CT side is better on this map. Maybe not against Chiefs, but it is better. So
100%.
DarkSided need the best start they can get on their own CT side to try and make this one happen.
Definitely. Even if they just got 5 rounds, it puts them in at least a fairly good stead because of such a strong CT half that they do have. Flick's getting an early pick on our cast just in the lower part of connector there. Grat dropping, seeing in the and we are seeing another push. Flicks.
That's 0 right there.
Dick Stacy again, and Flicks finding more. Finally getting actually taken out by Prackham, who's going to pick up that UMP. But last one on the left. Dick Stacy's going to clean him up there. Flicks with a nice little 3K. No eco players, but stat padding is fun.
Good for a little morale boost as well.
That's it.
Texas like the inverse James Bond right now.
How do you mean? Oh, sorry, yeah, on the kills, yeah.
700 as opposed to 007, mate.
That's true.
Have you not heard this term before?
I have, I just wasn't sure for a second there.
It sounds like a you problem. T's taking playground control. Not doing too much with it for now. Making sure that nobody's pushing them. There is 2 players aggressive up long. It's Texter and Badge there with FAMAS and then M4. And I like this as well. It's literally just a bait and switch setup. Badge just trying to draw him in Texter. You can see Texter keeps staring into the wall. He's playing anti-flash. Wants him to run in for Badge, then he can get the trades with the much more powerful, not much more powerful, but the more powerful M4. Yeah, staring into the wall. If the flash comes over, he'll only be partially blinded by it, and he'll know to swing straight in and help out his teammate. Smokes and flashes ready to go, but they're not pushing, which means that both Texter and Badge are going to get a move on. They'll be coming in straight behind him, and the T's have not accounted for this possibility at all. Nobody is checking this. Texter, if he just waits, if he just holds his fire, he can find multiple, and there it is. Lines him up, 1-2, looking for more, knows there's some below him, and Texter going huge. He's about to help him out as well, but oh my, Texter,
what?
That was dirty. He can reload here. If he gets another ace, I swear, I'm finished, but should be cleaned up instead by Sync. Moe does grab himself one at least. I'd really like to see Texture just get in his horse and go for this. I want to see him get another race.
Yeah, 100%. I don't care if it's risky.
Get in his horse or in his eagle. His DarkSided, I guess. But maybe not. However, he's done massive damage. And that's what matters right now. This is the one thing. This could be the X factor that really ooh, nice shot. This could be the X factor that really carries DarkSided through this map. If Texter can do that, I mean, he's currently 11-0.
Yeah.
If he can play like this, Grayhound are going to have a rough time.
100%. You know, we are seeing even Flicks and Dick Stacey starting to get a couple of kills on the board now, but it is definitely the Texter show. I think Grayhound actually forced onto another Tech 9 armor buy. A couple of flashbangs, a couple of smokes. Not much to really work with, but these Tech 9s up close, as I've said before, these are deadly weapons that do have one-shot potential, even against head-armored opponents.
Interesting how passive Texter plays this as well. From the very start of the round, he's just spotting truck. Even when they can't be there for like 15 seconds at the least. He's still there, jump spotting truck and ready to go. And here he comes again. Texter trying to stay flawless right now. He finally goes down for the first time this game, but the big damage done. It's a 2 versus 3. One rifle recovered onto Burn. He's not going to be able to do too much with it. Grat will get the bomb down on the truck, but Burn has to fall back. Try and play this one with his teammate. Good damage on Dick Stacey there. Grat's found himself a rifle as well, but he's out of ammo. He's got to use his Tech 9. Almost they line up for him. Nilly does get one at least, but everyone else is dead. Unfortunately for Grat, it's the only kill that he could find. So good damage, and Texter clocks up his first death, but it's after another kill, so he's 12-1. Casual KD of 12. Playing very well indeed. 12-1-1, look at that.
Just a casual 12-1 scoreline for himself. He's going to be feeling very confident now. He's obviously that money just at 13k, now been adjusted down after the buy. Plenty of utility and a couple of Tech 9 stolen across onto the DarkSided players. So even if they run out of bullets with those rifles, they still have, I'm going to say, pretty much a primary weapon.
Yeah, you've got another 24 in Tech 9. Do you remember when those things used to be 32 bullets?
Yeah, I do, and it was a disgusting time.
Fnatic does. I remember.
Fnatic remembers.
Oh, us remembers. He's probably sad about it. Either way, enough of these jokes. They'll push longies here, and Urcast doesn't care about their push long. Nails both Badge and Texter. That is very nice play indeed. And that's going to put a bit of a pin in the DarkSided aggression in future rounds, I would think. You're not going to push too many players in that way again if you just get double tapped while doing 97.
Yeah, 100%. And that's really where the power of Urcast comes in. Rifling ability. Oh, great! What is that? A dirty wallbang in response, taking out Prackham. Beautiful stuff by Flicks, just taking revenge for his fallen comrades over on long. So Urcast now. See if he can pick up his third for the round. No, he's going to get traded out. Dick Stacey will take him down. Wallbang headshot through the playground.
It's got to be such an annoying thing to play against. DarkSided are just aggressive everywhere.
They really are. They're just kind of poking the bear pretty much.
They push 2 players long, both get killed. They think, you know what, let's wait 20 seconds and push another player long because they won't possibly suspect that. And they won't. And this is one of those situations where if you die, you're just like, but why? Why do that? But nobody does that. That said, though, it's a 2 versus 3. Flicks has been found out, and there's Grat with the orb shot to close it. Now it's all on the big rig, the RGL. Dick Stacey looking for a 1 versus 3. The pop flash is good to get himself in, but not good enough as Burn will close him out. That is the first round for Grayhound finally on the board.
That's it, and this is where DarkSided need to step up. Now that Grayhound Gaming have actually found their first round, if they can break them one more time, Grayhound now have lost their lost bonus.
They have, and it was pretty much maximum at that point.
It was. Well, five rounds max. So
5 rounds is max, yeah. So I say pretty much maximum. It was maximum, but that said, if Grayhound can take this one, get all 5 guns away, given that they've been getting consistently a couple of kills every round,
yeah.
If they can take all the guns away here, it could be pretty bad. I don't know what the DarkSide economy is off the top of my head, but instinct is telling me that losing this one would be great.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fantastic for him. Especially if the fact, like you said, DarkSided really have kind of come out a bit battered and broken pretty much from every round. It's only been, you know, usually two players alive, you know, maybe 3 on occasion. So it's a good Monolith to check out that tree position there. Just force people away, get some entries out onto a long. Badger going to be the contest for this. I don't think he's going to suspect that 3 people will be there. He has now, though. He'll smoke himself out, try and fall back.
They're going to go after him. Burn just B-hop straight in. There's no way they don't chase him here. They flush him out into their teammates successfully, but unfortunately for Grayhound, they can't manage to get a frag on Badge while he's transitioning. We do have the info, though, at least where one player is, and my goodness, Texter, no way, dude. What are you doing? I know exactly what he's doing. He's trying to get all of the frags, and it might just work out, too. That's the thing. That smoke thrown by a teammate is just to mask him.
It pretty much is. It's going to work perfectly if Grayhound don't check this corner, which with that smoke in the way is not going to be easy.
No, they're going to go past him.
Yeah.
Oh, Grat's right there, though.
It's only Grat right next to him. Oh, no. Texter, turn around, please. Fine too, though. Burn will trade it out. Ooh. Oh, you're going to be taking out Sync as well. Left in a 1v2. Dick Stacey, the big rig himself. 76 HP. So both these players are a one-shot headshot. He's going to find one. Oh, he left with half HP. Not able to get this bomb down, and it's going to be an easy round for him.
Oh, no.
Moe's so close to getting taken out there. Good stuff by Dick Stacey to just deny that bomb plant and deny Moe from actually getting it down. So good stuff by DarkSided once again. Economy not looking all that strong. They come off battered and broken again, but
yeah, if they'd lost that round, they'd be Dunzos when he was.
100%. Well, if they lose this one, they'll be Dunzos as well.
Speaking of Dunzos, though, look at that buy on the Grayhound side. 2 8Ks, 2 Tech 9s, and oh no, sorry, a Tech 9 and Deagle and a Galil. Minimal utility as well.
Give the Galil to great satisfaction. He's apparently liking it. As we saw from some of the peaks on the Chiefs players.
Who needs an AK? Who needs an AK when you can have a Galil? It's got more bullets, right?
Yeah. Oh, 30 extra 5 bullets. That's an extra kill.
Well,
or 3.
That wasn't a question, but rhetorical question. No, it's got more bullets, man. Play this game sometimes.
Every now and again.
Every now and again. Talk about it more than I play it. But hey, that's all in good fun. Passive hold from DarkSided this round. The boost, the Grayhound boost as you call it, is out once again based on the fact that I can only see 4 players on the radar and 5 are alive. Yeah. So they must be boosting somewhere over there. And Caesar considering checking it. They do have a Molotov they could use to get over the back there, try and deny that boost. Maybe flashbangs as well. Or just smoke, so they can just ignore it. Chuck a smoke on the bridge, get straight through, get the bomb down.
I sort of like this play from Grayhound, though, because I asked them.
If they counter boost there, can they see that boost?
I'm not actually sure. I don't think they would be able to, but
that'd be awesome if you could.
No, I don't think they would. I don't think the angle's really sharp enough. Well, we are seeing the push out now from the Teasen. Oh, my God. Dick Stacey gets absolutely cleaned up by Burn. That dig coming to great effect. Now, seeing 3 CTs here. Trying to push back. Techs are going to be taking out Burn. They're so close to spotting that player up in heaven. They're going to get forced out once again. The bomb is down. It's the 3v4 situation. Texter, Flicks, and Sync stands in the way for this second round for Grayhound Gaming. And they do a bit of a slow push happening now. It's going to be a mow down.
Well played.
Very well played by Grayhound to just close off those players in the end.
Talking about those boosts again, I was actually looking at it when was it Dick Stacey who was up boosting or got clotheslined by the Deagle?
Yeah.
I think those walls would be at comparable heights. So if both players were standing while being counter boosted, I think they might be able to see each other. Maybe.
It would be pretty close.
We're going to have to fiddle with that later, because now I'm curious. But it's not common either way to have both people boosting and have that fight. But you know, it's like when you're a kid, you'd get in the pool with your parents, you'd be on their shoulders, and your sibling would be on the other parent's shoulders and have a fight, like that sort of thing. Just the boosted fight.
Yep.
Did you ever do that?
I never did that, but that's fine.
Do you have a sister, sibling?
No.
Well,
that's the problem.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Either way, unrelated anecdotes aside, pistol round for DarkSided here. 2 Deagles, 2 USPs. That is a P250 and not a P2000. It's so hard to tell. So a possibility for some damage. Deagles in the hands of Texter. That could have been a kill right there, but Urcast too ready for it. Locks down the angle.
Urcast might have actually heard. I think Tex actually dropped off the stairs for a second there, so he might have heard it.
Maybe. That's what Tex is going to go straight through though, and still finds a kill. Grabs that M4 as well, will be falling back. There's no armor, no one with armor who can wield that thing, but the pistols are doing stupid amounts of damage. Burn still finds 2 though. Texter has an M4, and whenever Texter has a gun, there's danger. Both CTs are playing this one from the same angle, and Texter's actually looking to go back and save already. He's out.
Yeah, it's a smart move. The economy's not really looking all that strong, so save what you can. If Flix can even steal one more AK, I think he'd be in pretty good stead, but not going to happen, I think.
Yeah, the only thing he can really do is either hope for someone, for example, Prackham to rush into him so that he can kill, or he has to lurk around here long enough for the bomb to go off, then sprint to the side and try and find the one that Texter already dropped.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's not likely because the bomb's going to blow it all sorts of weird and wonderful ways, and he's not going to have that much time to look for it, really.
No, 100%.
After this bomb explodes. And that's if he even survives, depending on which ways the T's exit. So they will go the right way, for him at least. They'll be going back towards Graffiti. The question for me, though, they've left Grat here as a bit of a lurk. We'll let him know he's swing out and watch that AK. See, there he goes. Flix is hoping that AK has been blasted down that way, but no.
Not able to grab it.
No such luck.
No, we're not going to see probably another... they may try and do something here, DarkSided. They're just contemplating it. No, it looks like it's just going to be maybe the pistol armor. For the moment, not even armor for most of them. Just Dick Stacey and Texter with the actual armor. Texter obviously holding on to that M4. Yeah. Almost a throwaway round in a way, but Texter hoping to keep a hold of that gun for as long as he possibly can. Grayhound on the other side. A lot of utility to play with. 4 AKs, 1 AWP. Deadly weapons in each of their hands. Once again, just a bit of a slower play coming out of Grayhound. Just kind of measuring their opponents. They don't want to see that the eco-aggression come out and catch them off guard.
No one wants to see that.
No, definitely not.
Well, DarkSided do, but it's one of those things where you're just like, man, no matter which team I'm a fan of, it's rough.
Yeah, pretty well.
That's a good start, though, from Grat. Opening up onto Flix, backing up his teammates who are now rushing down very, very bad. He's looking for this shot, but can't quite find it. Closed out by Burn. And this is a bit of an execution at this point. Texter with that M4 is a very important player here. He's been spotted out as well. They know where that M4 is now playing from. They've got Sync playing close, and he can't find a kill. Texter's going to be under a lot of pressure here. There's no hope saving in this round as they are coming straight into him. Unless he can get a whole bunch of kills here. We'll get one somehow and 2! Texter actually just got wallbang straight through the box by Burn. That's pretty ridiculous. I'm not even sure if he saw him. But Texter, in a situation with no utility, with an M4 and no head armor, he still manages 2 kills.
Still manages 2 kills. I mean, if the rest of his team was keeping up with him at the moment, he honestly...
19 and 5. What the heck? The top fragger on the T side is Burn at 10.
It shouldn't happen like this, like at all.
Here's the main reason they're up by 6.
100%.
Like, think about it. There's the pistol, which they... Alright, I can't say the pistol they wouldn't have got without him, because he got all 5 kills, so I can't say what the rest of the team would or wouldn't have done. But the round where he had that... had an M4 and got a 4K like 2 rounds later.
That's true.
So that's 2 rounds at least that they possibly wouldn't have without him. He's just... His backpack is very full right now.
It definitely is. Well, 11 kills by, I think, round 3 or 4. So
something like that.
That was something ridiculous.
3. I think he died the first time round 3. Yeah. Either way, it's now round 11. He's on 19. Looking to do more this round, of course. Looking to do more every round is Texter. Set up the dark side as well. They're playing aggro towards Fountain, which they're now falling off of. And they've got 3 players on the B side.
There's interesting. At least Overpass is one of those maps that kind of it favors itself to the very fast rotates. So I mean, having a stack somewhere isn't the end of the world. It's not as big of a gamble as it probably is on some of the other maps that you have in the map pool. Obviously, Mirage, if you stack somewhere, you've got a very long rotate to come through. But Overpass, maybe not so much.
Look at these guys jump bucket. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. It's not nonsense. I'm just noticing it every time someone does it now. That's going to be lining up a smoke for Bank, I believe. He'll be throwing that with the rest of his teammates. There we go. There's the smoke going in. There it is. There's Grat's smoke for Bank. He's going to completely block out Dick Stacey. They've got Molotovs all over the bomb site. Grat's in a whole lot of pain. And Texter's stepping up again. He's found 3. This guy is woken up and he is in ridiculous form right now. 22 and 5.
I mean, the closest thing on his team is 9 frags. It's less than half of his kills. He's going off.
So you're familiar with cars, right?
Yeah.
You know how cars have transmissions?
Yeah.
You know what's in a transmission? It's a serious question.
I'm waiting for the really bad joke.
I'm waiting for you to tell me what's in a transmission so I can make the really bad joke. Like gears? You don't have gears in them?
Yeah.
Text is on one.
Gears.
It's on the gear. You could have helped me make that joke. It would have been a lot smoother.
That's not even a good joke.
No, it's not. But you could have helped me out with that one, man. Shut me down. Either way, Text is playing well is the main point I'm trying to make, whether I get shut down by my co-caster or not.
I'm not even going to pay that one at all. But that's fine. Flicks are going to be spotting out these players here. I don't know if he really meant to drop down there. We're going to get that Molotov onto short to prevent these guys from pushing as long as possible. Grayhound now full 5-stack.
That is a huge amount of utility that they just burned with a minute left.
Yeah, that's huge. A lot of flashbangs. DarkSided right now, so they can force back these players as much as possible. Oh, they're kind of spraying a little sink. They're going to be finding Bracken, finding Burke, Aircast. Doing some work, spreading out Sink, and maybe Texter. No, Texter will be responding. Texter left in a 1v2 situation. We know how sharp he is right now. He is deadly. These two players falling back very quickly. Grat and Moe just got Texter together, but Moe all too sharp. Grat was going to back him up in any case anyway. But Grayhound, they find their 5th. Round 13 now. DarkSided will be looking to probably get to the 10th round. More shouting and more yelling in the background. These players are pumped.
Grayhound are 2 rounds behind on the CT side right now, and this wouldn't even be an even game if it wasn't for Texter. I don't want to pin the team on one man, but it's happening.
I think it sort of has to happen in this instance. In this
situation, yeah. 5 Deagles, 3 flashbangs, 5 sets of armor, 0 helmets. It's the buy. To the CT side, look at Badge. How is he here? How has nobody checked him? He's going to keep going. Urcast, please check behind you, Urcast. Oh no, Urcast about to get a very nasty surprise. There it is. He's a kill for Badge. The call is now going out, and that's going to make its T's move very, very quickly indeed. They're behind us, guys. Get on your bikes. Let's go. Into the A-bomb side they will go. Badge is still coming from behind, pressuring with an AK, but he's dead. He's gone. And it's a 3 versus 1 for Sink with a Deagle. As soon as he missed that shot, it was pretty much all over.
Pretty much. I don't think you could really predict it any other way in that circumstance there. DarkSided still on 7 rounds. Grayhound now 6. 14th round, so only a couple of rounds left in this half. DarkSided will be looking to extend their lead just slightly if they can. To halt the progression of Grayhound, as they've had not a bad sort of mid to finish in this half, really. Able to claw back some rounds. Texter playing a very forward position up in towards Fountain, just spotting just under that smoke, small gap just underneath near the stairs. See what they can find. Dick Stacy up towards Long, just behind the rock. See if any he is isolated here, so if anyone flashes him, any sort of trade really doesn't go his way. It's pretty much just a one-shot wonder on that position. But thankfully, Grayhound are actually going to be rotating down towards Monster, and we do have Urcast here in Connector. Just watching, he might run into Texter at some point pretty soon, but the rest of his team down towards Monster are going to be running into Flicks. Ever so slow. It's played, just calculated. Texter and Badger.
Smoke blocks out too.
I don't have any information really on how many are actually coming through Con, but they do know that people are. Texter though, just a ballsy play to open the door.
Hold on. Did Urcast shut it behind him? Texter ran through and pushed it open again, so it all made the one squeak.
I'm not sure.
Is that what happened there? I think it might have been. It's definitely opened out from the inside. I'll have to go check that later. But either way, Texter, that was gutsy. And I'm guessing that's what it was because Urcast did not react to that squeak. Texter still doing work, but this time it is Moe who will drop in. There's a flank coming in though, and it's a 3 versus 2. Dick Stacy is on his way through from behind, but Grat and Moe have closed out the rest, and it's all Dick Stacy in a 1 versus 3. Try and secure another round for his team. Guarantee at worst a 7 to 8 half. He's found his way a long way up on the side, in fact. Dancing around the pillar from Grat is perfectly timed, perfectly executed. And Dick Stacy will get caught out of position. 7 to 7.
First time we've drawn in this match so far.
It is. It is. And now it's all on the pistols, which can work. We've seen it work enough times, I'm not going to question it now. But it's all on the pistols against the full buy to try and get an 8th round on the board for DarkSided.
100% Grayhound. Full utility. DarkSided on the other side, just chilling back. Texter, what is that? Taking out the AWP. Gratisfaction, not going to be too
impressed.
Not too happy with that one, yeah. No trade coming out either, so CT's playing very well to just fall back pretty much straight away after getting that frag. Now try and, if they get any sort of trades, it'll go in their favour, really. So, still the slow play. Grayhound just being ever so careful and measured in their approach. Haven't even gotten past party yet. Sand and molly towards
tree.
Towards long and tree. So, yeah, a bit slow play.
Only one player on the A side right now. If we can get over there without making too much noise and attracting the rotate, but it's too late. The rotate's coming. Texture and Sync are on their way up to reinforce that particular bomb site based on the fact that Flix has heard and seen nothing. And he's in a position to listen for Monster, to listen for Water, and to listen for Con. He's heard nothing, which means this is most likely going to be an A play. And that's why these two rotates have come in. And Text is here as well, which is very, very dangerous for these Ts. But here they go. Lots of pistols here on this bomb site. They need to start finding these kills. But Texter and Badge each with one. And oh, Badge, so much damage. And he'll take down Moe too. It's all on Urcast. 1 versus 5. And he has no room to move at all. And that'll be another pistol round coming through and converted. Texter's 26 and 8. 6 MVPs. Of their 8 rounds, he has won 6 of them according to the game.
That is ridiculous.
That is insane. My lord, he's nearly dropped 30 in one half.
Even still, no one has broken 9 frags.
26, 9, 3, 9, 7, 9, 4, 10, 9, 14.
It's just the Texter show. It's all him.
If you add Prackham, Urcast, and Burn skills together, you wind up with 1 more kill than Texter has. I think I did that maths right.
Texter
or 2 more.
A lot of work right now. Grayhound now on their favoured side. And we are going to see Burn. He's going to run into a very big stack. This is going to be so dangerous for him. He needs to either pull something ridiculous out right now, get a bunch of headshots, but may not happen straight away. No, he's going to fall back, consolidate position, let his team deal with it as well. Prackham going to be another entry. Another reaction to this. Dick Stacey going to be taking out Burn. Urcast responding on Texter. Haven't got the bomb down yet. The bomb's actually still all the way back. They've fallen back away from the site. They've got the 1-for-1 trade, and now they're just...
Look at Flix. They haven't completely. Flix is the backstab.
Yeah, they would assume that maybe...
They're going to go make noise at A, and then Flix is going to try and cut him off. Not even cut him off, just chase him.
Yeah,
his timing now is crucial.
He needs to play this absolutely perfectly. Dick Stacey clearing up through bathroom. The long connector. This Glock at the long range is not really the best weapon in the world, but do the job just fine.
Bomb isn't committed.
So close.
They're trying to draw rotates to A, then Flix is going to clear it out, and they've got the bomb back in.
Yeah, but look at the bomb is right now. It's just
like this is changed from going to A and having the backstab to we're just going to go in on A and have Flix do the damage. Oh, he's doing it too. He's found himself some good damage so far. The bomb is going down nice and safely. 1-for-1 there. Flix is gone. And that's a shot that Prackham needed to hit. It's 2 versus 3. He needs to get on this before the other players come on in. So there's flank potential coming as well. Nice shots from Dick Stacey. He closes out the round by himself with 4 frags. And that's a 9th round for DarkSided.
They're looking way too strong on their own on Greyhound's map pick right now. You know, this is a completely different side to what we saw on Mirage.
I think we cursed it. We talked too much about how Greyhound are good on this map.
Yeah.
And now, no.
Pretty much.
No.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Bit of a fail on the flashbang there by the DarkSided boys. But look at the UMPs. This is going to be the absolute money maker right now. As long as those UMPs can clean up a couple of kills each. Good said. Moe once again. You know, I love this. That Zeus buy is just fantastic.
I just want to get a kill with it, to be honest.
Yeah. I want to see it.
My dream. Not even my dream, I just want it to happen. Zeus kills are always a fun time, and the world needs more of them.
I think the professional world of CS needs it.
The professional CS scene needs more Zeus kills, guys. You heard it here first. Probably not here first, but you heard it somewhere first, and here's one of the places you've now heard it as well.
First.
Sure. I mean, I was trying to bypass the first, but you go ahead and throw it straight back in there.
I will. I'm going to. Every single time.
Cool, every time. Flix has found himself the opening frag onto Urcast. Oh, he's really trying, dude. He's really putting the work in to grab that Zeus kill, and it's just not going his way. I admire the man's tenacity, and I admire his stubbornness. But it's not working.
Out of all the players to do it, I imagine it being Moe as well. Like it has to be him.
That I like Urca. I can see that being an Urka thing.
Yeah, true.
Oop, Techstar.
Techstar a little bit unsure as to where the shots are sort of coming from. I think he knows he's possibly behind that box, but he's a bit unsure at the moment.
Tiny fraction caught off guard, but Prackham really has no room to move. Here's Grad as well, trying to get the trade. Not quite finding the Techstar though, and there's Flicks to help clean it up. 10-7. DarkSided pulling away a little bit with this one now.
Do you believe we're going to actually go to a third map? Or is it too early to call just yet?
Yeah, I'd say it's too early.
Say it's too early?
I'd say it's too early.
All right.
Possible though. We'll see. Either way, it's pistols again for Grayhound. They've got a P250, got a P2K, and 3 USPs. Look at the difference between the P2K and the USP. It's ridiculous. So Urkas is a P250, Burner's a P2K.
Yeah, there's not much in that, is there?
Like the slide is slightly different, and the grip is very slightly different. And that's
but it's not much.
No, it's not at all.
Debs, please fix. just for us.
Volvo, please fix.
Volvo, please.
Of all the things I could nitpick on this game, I'm not going to go with a pistol image.
I think that's the least of the worries.
Either way, 5-second bathrooms here, as there has been for several minutes, and DarkSided have figured it out. They've walked into B. There's no one here. Great. Come here, boys. Let's cash your check. Some free money. Not quite free in the hands. Right, done. Ooh, good. Caught out with the grenade. What was that scream? Flicks?
Why do I have a feeling it could have been Flicks just being really scared?
But he doesn't sound like the kind of play. It doesn't look like the kind of guy to do that. Like, I'm not going to imitate that noise, but I'm sure you all heard it. If not, well, it was a high-pitched scream at about the time that last player appeared in front of Flicks.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, it's just perfectly timed for that, really.
Was a little bit.
DarkSided now. Looking pretty deadly. 11 rounds down on the board. Now they don't have a full AK buy. Only 2 AKs actually on the T side. 1 Galil, 2 UMPs. I don't know if they suspect sort of maybe another half buy maybe out of Grayhound, but yeah, it's going to be a mostly full buy from Grayhound. The only thing I'm actually a little bit worried about for these boys is no head armor. That's where these UMPs could really come into their own, especially at the close engagements. And the
Galil just became an AK essentially.
Yeah, it really did.
It's going to get one-tap headshots out to a pretty similar range. I'm not actually sure what the official headshot range for a Galil is because no one uses the damn thing. But
pretty much.
I assume that now with no head armor, that's going to be damn similar to an AK. It's just going to have a weirder spray pattern.
100%. On the other side, very powerful guns. We do see the two M4A1Ss, so long-range masters with the M4s there. A4s, and we are seeing a push coming out from the DarkSided boys. Kraken going to be the response. He's going to get traded out. Badger going to be cleaning up after Stacy gets taken down. Left 4v4 now. Burn going to get taken out very convincingly. The bomb has gone, has been planted. We are seeing a quick rotate from Urcast and Moe. Moe going to be able to trade out his friend. Urcast getting taken down very quickly. Moe and Grat. So have to save this gun. Save that orb, save the M4. Save all that utility that you've got, Moe, because it'll be very handy going into the next rounds.
That kit and those grenades especially helpful. Moe's still hanging around this area and still fighting. He finds one more, so they made it expensive. It's only Badge left, and Badge is in no sort of position just yet to hit anyone. If Grat is not careful, he might receive a bit of a flying bat. If Grat isn't careful, he might receive a bit of a flying badge, but didn't happen.
All that time.
28 and 10.
Now we're seeing a little bit more of the stronger buy come out from DarkSided. Obviously, it worked pretty well in the last round, but AKs come out. 1 M4 on Badger. See if they can make it work and close out this game.
So Texture is currently 28 and 10, and it's round 20. What round did you get to? This one?
Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to believe. I believe.
This one.
Round 20?
This is the 30. 30 kills, 20 rounds. That is insane. It's like superstar figures.
It really is. That's honestly legend status sort of figures right there. To get that sort of round, that sort of kill amount and ADR, especially against a team like Grayhound.
I don't know, man. I still err on the side of superstar rather than What was the other one you just said?
Legend.
Legend, thank you. I literally blanked immediately. Legend, I'd say, is like your cold zero who can do it all the time.
Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah.
But not to
Superstar.
take anything away from Texter. He's still having a blinder of a game, and it's not over yet.
There'll be plenty of frags for him to come.
There's 4 more rounds in this one left minimum. If he can't get half a frag around, then I don't know what the rest of his game's been all about.
It's all cheats, all cheatsy doodles.
Dick Stacey just made it all the way up long and into the B bomb and into the A bomb site and killed 2. I don't know what Grayhound are doing, but their holder's slipping, and just by that, he's dragged everyone off the B side by himself, except, well, with the exception of Prackham. But they've all rotated, and it was all for Dick Stacey. There's only one guy. He killed 2 because they weren't looking at long, and now they've got to fight a retake. Very, very little indeed. Double kill, double peak, almost double kill for Prackham. It's a doable one, but it's a 2 versus 3. Not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Burn and Urcast have to take us together, and they're avoiding flashbangs. Burn is, but clothesline is deleted by Flix. Flix gets both. 13-7. Surely not, Grayhound. Surely not. This is supposed to be your best map. That's rude.
Alrighty. Grayhound now still stuck on that 7th round. They need to pull something out now. This is where they need to make something work. The utility and the economy isn't going to be all that good for him, but moving forward, they need to grab something if they can. See the boys on screen, they're looking a little bit more on edge now.
They look a bit tense, yeah, a little bit. No more badges as ever. Playing with his hand warmer.
Yep.
Tex is writing an essay.
Yep.
It's probably due in. No, I'm not going to say that actually. I was going to make a homework joke, but the kid's an amazing player and I don't want to be rude.
That's definitely not.
It wasn't even intended to be rude, and then I was thinking through it. I'm like, no, that's...
Another hand warmer.
Yeah, well, you know, they're players. They've got to move their hands quickly. It helps when they're warm. I don't think that one works. Looks pretty old. We have one on the casting desk, but it's like a nice brownie color.
Yeah, it's a bit... Yeah, I don't know why I'm touching this.
Just in case. But the match is unpaused. It's a massive 6-round lead. Took me a second to do the maths. And listed 5. 6-round lead for DarkSided. Only 3 away from taking Greyhound's map away from them and forcing us into our first 3-map best of 3 of the day. That was close from Grad.
That was incredibly close. Grant is insane at some of these very quick peaks and able to, especially under flashes. I don't know what it is about it, but as soon as he gets flashed, he's able to just time it perfectly.
Pre-fire knowledge and timing knowledge is excellent.
That's it. Grayhound now be trying to claw their way back into this game. Unleash the dogs, as it were. DarkSided swooping in.
You don't have to look at me wondering if I got it. I did.
I just wanted to see the shake in the head or some sort of...
I'm just not acknowledging you. Urquhart's going to find the first kill onto Flix. Finally a start for Greyhound that's going the way they want, but we've seen these rounds quickly slip away, quickly race away from their control, I guess you could say. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Except not better. Equally as bad. Anyway, 4 versus 5. DarkSided at a disadvantage. Greyhound in the driver's seat for once. Would say I don't know who let a dog drive, but I'm not going to. Next we need to actually talk about the game. Good. Flashbang into the A side to blind out Moe, and Dick Stacey's found the opening pick onto Gratisfaction as well. This is a round the DarkSided can't let slip. Not the Greyhound can't let slip. The DarkSided are in some rare form right now. They're barely missing a single shot. They are motivated. They can feel that they are back in this series, and they refuse to let go.
100%. Dick Stacey especially on fire with this AK. Prackham going to be trading out and taking out Badger. And clearing out the smoke. Going to trade that gun out. No, it's another M4 there, sorry. Burn and Prackham not able to capitalize that quickly. Tex are going to be shutting down, and DarkSided will take out their 14th.
Is that 30? 29.
29. Come on, Texer.
Come on, mate.
So
2 more
close.
rounds to get 1 more kill. You know how I said you don't need 4 rounds to get half a frag per round? That was a come on Greyhound from their one supporter who isn't part of the org in the crowd.
Yep.
Not their one, but he's wearing a Greyhound shirt. None of the rest of us have him. And he was respectfully told to be quiet by the players. Or someone.
That's it.
Very respectfully.
Very respectfully.
Yeah.
Australian CS is always about respect.
Of course. On your film. Keep cheering, mate.
Here we go. So DarkSided Sun edge their way towards the B site. We only got a couple of players. We have Texter and Sync actually still hanging around Playground and T-Con. So you think pick anyone overextending themselves. These FAMASas and UMPs not going to be all that great at range, but DarkSided don't know that just yet. They haven't run into anyone as of yet into this round. So DarkSided playing the close angle with Badger just clearing out Monster. It's going to be the contact play onto B. They've given away the position now. Burns forced to fall back into Graffiti. He's going to throw that Molotov onto the column. Try and deny as much of this bomb site as possible. But the bomb is still going to go down unless he can get denied. It's so close. 4 HP. No, it's not going to happen. Bracken getting taken out very quickly. So now it's going to be the retake by these boys. Moe going to be taking out Badger, texting it. Now Urcast. 3v3, this is the situation here. Texter, DarkSided, and Flix. Flix only with 4 HP, so it is very much doable for Grayhound. A couple of smokes, and especially the Molotovs. The engagement's going on. Texter taking out Grat, Moe taking out Texter, and getting traded back and forth. Flix now with only 4 HP.
If he'd turned that molly on short, he would have been fine. Flix still has time to face this. Moe will grab it though, and that defuse is going to be just in time.
Actually, plenty of time.
Very well played by Moe, grabbing himself a 4K in that round, and that's going to be the one thing that's going to turn this one around for Grayhound. It's going to be those big individual plays. It's going to be their stars stepping up. That's the one thing that's going to do it for them at this point, given that DarkSided and Texter especially are just outplaying them. My dude is 31-11.
The dude.
Only 3 assists.
Only 3 assists. It means that he's just finishing kills so
exactly,
quickly.
Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
31-11 in 23 rounds. I thought that one would have been a winner. Not quite from Grat. We're falling back to reface though. Their teammates there to support him.
He's going to get smoked out over, so he's going to have to fall back. Flix very close to that headshot there. Pretty close to the old Shroud. But no luck so far. Just a slower pay. Once again towards this B site. Going to be the contact. Bracken going to be the entry. He's going to find one, but he's not going to be able to find 2. The FAMAS not able to get that second. DarkSided. Going to be the direct contact once again. Burn is missing a lot of shots. It's a bit of an awkward engagement here. DarkSided going to be cleaning him up with a clean headshot though.
Oh man, those Molotovs are so close. Everyone's health is just gone, but no, they still can't make it work. 2 versus 2. Texter and Badge versus Urcast and Gratisfaction. Grat is down low already. Has the AWP to work with on the retake, which is never fun. And Badge and Texter across 5 rounds. It's just a trades thing, but it doesn't matter. There is the trade eventually. Texter versus Grat, and Grat's going to win it with a wallbang. Gets the angle on the Texter before Texter can find it himself. Defuse will come through nice and easily. It's 14-9. Greyhounds are still kicking.
And a good little surf to finish it off.
It's a nice little one.
That's it.
It doesn't actually do anything in terms of speed. Remember there was a big analysis stink that came out when it was Fur when they were still part of Luminosity. It was in like a 1vx or whatever, and did that surf to get to the bomb site a little bit faster to plant the bomb with like 5 seconds left or something.
Okay.
And he made it and planted the bomb on time. Everyone was like, did it help? Did it help? I think the eventual conclusion was no, but it looked cool.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just style points.
It is.
Especially for a team like SK or Luminosity as they were back
then. They
then.
don't need style points. They are like skill and style in a team. It's ridiculous.
At the moment, Texter is all style right now. He's getting a lot of frags on the board, but not able to quite close out this game just yet. Flix will get taken out by Prackham. FAMAS doing some work. I've seen the FAMAS actually really do some work in the last couple of games, so it's good to see a bit of a switch up with that.
Indeed. It's a lovely bird nose. It's funny the things you hear in Counter-Strike when it's all quiet. Texter on the entry frag. This is a man you don't want to give any space to have free reign to try and kill all of your team. Badge moving with him, pushing in from long in a hopefully coordinated fashion, try and get the pinch, because as it is, DarkSided are only 2 rounds away from taking out this map, running away with Grayhound's own pick. And that's a really good start. They're running it on the entries, looking for more kills. Doesn't matter though, he's done enough for now. He's forced him back with the bomb strike over utilities, so they've got everything to try and keep him that way. And the bomb will be going down shortly. Shortly, they're both correct. Shortly. Difficult retake though. 2 for Masters, an AWP, and then 4. Looks like they do want to go for it as the utility is coming out. But it's going to be a difficult one. The T's are in a very good situation. That is an interesting smoke. Interesting flash. Entirely, and there's Texter and Sync opening up with 1 each. It's Burn versus 2. DarkSided low. Actually, both low. He picks up. Oh my. He can do this. He can't quite find it. There it is. And he will have time with a kit to jump on that bomb. Yeah, it'll be through just in time.
Just in time there. Beautiful stuff by him. Grayhound, the muzzles are off.
Hanging on by their teeth.
Indeed they are.
Greyhounds don't have big teeth.
I'm not sure, do they?
I don't think so. They're very aggressive dogs.
I don't even know.
My uncle has a whippet. It's like the most passive thing to ever exist. And they're like
it's also
mini
called
greyhounds.
a whippet.
Yeah, they're like mini greyhounds.
Yeah, it's like Italian greyhounds.
Not the Devo song, but...
Moving forward. As we go here, Grayhound now claiming their 10th round. Only 4 rounds from equalising. Far to reach match point and to potentially go to either an overtime or to finish off the game. It's possible. It is very much doable. They've played very well as of late in these rounds. So can they capitalise on the kills? Can they capitalise on any of the trades? Don't give too much to these DarkSided players, because you give them the room to move and they will do work.
Oh my
Just
days,
like
Badge. What is that? Give these guys an inch and they'll take a mile, and it's a long road back for Grayhound just, well, still even. Texas stepped out and found Burn. Grayhound fallen by the wayside here in the later stages of Overpass, and on their CT side as well. We cursed it. We talked too much about how they were good in it, and now they can't do it.
Put the pressure on them.
Which means it's potentially now only 1 round left before DarkSided take out Grayhound's map pick, which is not something we expected. Not something I predicted. I didn't think it was something you predicted either. But it's the reality we're faced with.
Absolutely. I mean, don't count these guys out just yet, though. Cast with this M4 in his hand. He's going to do work with this thing. We all know he can. On the other side, Moe with the M4A4. Still a bit of utility to use. We are seeing a couple of frags come out for the boys here. There's just Moe left. One player is incredibly low, so it is very doable for himself. He does have a kit and a flashbang.
But that's the flashbang gone. Now it's all on his shooting ability. He's got the kit. He's got time to work with here, but he's got to try and find these fights, and now he's spotted out one. Little, you know, they're both over there. There's the double pick. There it is. 15 rounds for DarkSided. 1 more, and they will steal away Overpass. Force us to map 3, which will be Nuke. When we get there, and Nuke, after this map, I'm no longer so confident about making a prediction for.
Yeah, neither am I. Honestly, this is just a complete reverse of what I expected. Grayhound have proven themselves so strong on Overpass. Actually, you know what's funny?
Tell me.
You know, Grayhound, obviously, this is now 2 matches in a row. They have potentially have lost on their
own map pick, yeah.
And if we look at DarkSided,
they also there's once more like, nah, see ya.
Yeah.
Different map.
Actually, they've lost on both their map picks as well. What is going on?
I would answer, but I'm not sure. Not entirely qualified to answer that question, so, and I probably am, but hey, who knows? It's just it's the situation we're dealing with right now, and now it is Grayhound desperately trying to stay in this game, but it's only the pistols to do it with. Dick, Stacy, and Tex are opening it up. 3 frags remain between the DarkSided guys in this next map. Overpass with close position finds one, but he's got to fight against Texter and Badge, and it's not going to happen. It's only 1 player remaining. It's all on Gratisfaction in a 1 versus 4. He's got himself a 5-7. It is 5 rounds that are needed to get this back into overtime, but it all starts with this 1, and Grat's got to find 4 players. 1 is close. The rest are through this smoke, and as soon as this smoke fades, Flix should have him.
There's just no right way to play this right now for Grat.
No, he's pretty much stuck as soon as the smoke fades, and there it is. Now they know. Now Flix is looking for it desperately, pre-firing away. Gets another fake flash out. No, that wasn't actual flashbang. The other flash came from somewhere else, but surely it's done. Gratisfaction cannot fight this. He can. He finds 1 looking for more damage, but surely not. And there it is. Fittingly, Texter will close it. I have no idea how many kills he ended up on, but it was many. If we could have some scoreboard for a second, that'd be ideal. But if not, it was many frags. That's all we know. And it was a 16-10 in the end. My goodness. 36
frags. What the heck?
Good lord, man. That's insane.
And even if we look at Dick, Stacy, and Flix, they're finishing both respectively on 22 and 18 and 20 to 16. So not a bad finish by those guys either in the end. They actually managed to pull forward and really help the team in the end.
It did.
It wasn't just Texter, but for the most part, yeah, that was a carry.
Oh, yeah. There was a decent amount of backpack going on in that one.
Absolutely. Well, now I can say that DarkSided have wetted their beaks, and they'll be ready to go into nuke. We're having way too much fun.
Maybe you are. I'm sure you're having a good. I'm glad you're having fun. You know, it's just as long as you're enjoying yourself. Yeah. That's what it's all about. But we are going into map number 3 very shortly, which is nuke between these two teams, and this is about as tight as it gets.
It pretty much does. This is it's ridiculous. We couldn't predict this. I honestly thought DarkSided would take Mirage and Grayhound would take Overpass, and they've just flipped it on us.
Nope, wrong. See ya.
See you later.
Incorrect. Never goes the way you want it to, does it?
No, absolutely not. A caster's curse right there. It's a prime example of it.
It's the one.
But nuke, I mean, who will be starting on that side?
I believe they'll knife for sides.
Knife for sides? Okay.
I think so, because it's the first 2 map picks. It's team who doesn't pick side, and then third map, because it's the remainder, they knife. I believe is the way we're doing it on map 3. So
that's right. Well, either way,
swish/stab. I tripped over my swerve for far too long.
That's fine. So, I mean, as far as like, who would you prefer to start on? Would you prefer to start on the CT?
CT. It's not as CT-sided as it once was. Like anything less than double digits on